Hello, yogis. Today we're going to do the show flow inspired by Outlaw Yoga. Look them up, they're great. I did my teacher training through them. I highly recommend it if you ever come across the chance to do it. So push something out of the way and join that girl, 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 that girl. For today's flow, we're going to meet in a high plank. Shoulders stacking over wrists. Feet are hip width distance apart. Belly hugging toward the spine, cultivating one long line of energy from the crown of the head out through the heels. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, hugging the belly to the spine. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, push up. We're going to do 4 more of those. If you need to, drop to your knees. Inhale, push up. 2, 1. And then we're going to push back into a downward facing dog, lifting the hips up high to the sky. The body resembles a capital A here. Pressing evenly through the hands, shoulder blades sliding down the back. Inhale, exhale. Your heels may or may not touch the floor in this position, and it doesn't really matter where you're at. Each body type is different. You may or may not ever touch the mat with your heels. I still have yet to. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in and release. Inhale, look forward and hinge forward back into that high plank. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, push up. We're going to do 4 more of those. Inhale, inhale, lower. Exhale, push up. 2, last one. Breathe. 1, push up into plank. Then hips back up high, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale, look forward, and exhale into that high plank one more time. We're going to do another round. If you need to drop to your knees, take it. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push up. 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank, downward facing dog. Let's breathe in here through the nose and out through the mouth. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Hi, Eska. Breathe in and out. You might wiggle out, rocking from side to side, pedaling out the feet here, coming to a little presence on your mat. Inhale, exhale, sliding the shoulder blades down the back, hugging the belly to the spine. I'll say that a lot in this practice. Think of belly hugging to the spine as front body stabilization in the core, and drawing the shoulder blades down the back creates that back body stabilization. And if you really look at it, there's an opposition there. The muscles tend to pull up and in, belly to spine, and then you slide down and in on the back. So it's like a coming together to create a powerful force. Take a deep breath in and let it out. 2 more like that. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel forward to the top of your space. You can take little baby steps here. And once you get here, step your feet a little bit wider than hips width distance and bend the knees as much as you need to total release the head. Grab for the opposite elbows in a ragdoll position. Your belly may or may not come onto the thighs to get that extra release. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Imagine everything, all that tension that you may have built up in your shoulders, neck, head, temples, jaw, just melting off the top of the head into the ground. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, walk your feet into hips width distance for a forward fold. Your hands may or may not come to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. You're pressing into the shins in order to bring the shoulder blades down the back, hugging the belly to the spine. You're going for a flat back here, cultivating a long line of energy from the tailbone out through the crown of the head here. Imagine that your neck, because it is an extension of your spine. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Come back down to the floor. Release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. One more. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. On your next inhale, we're going to ground down to the heels and then stand up into a mountain pose, reaching the arms overhead, stacking the vertebrae one at a time, hugging the belly to the spine, and once you're there, sliding the shoulder blades down the back. If you're having problems getting the imagery of sliding the shoulder blades down the back, try to reach the shoulders to the ears. Accentuate that backward motion by pulling the biceps back by your ears on your head and then sliding them down the back. You'll feel what I mean in that. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, stay, mountain pose. You don't forget about the fingertips up high. Energize them. They're a part of this pose. You don't want, like limp hands. Now reach up high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. We were here. Now exhale, chaturanga. We're going to plant the hands, step back into a high plank, lower into a low plank. Flip the feet, pull the chest through, shoulder blades slide down the back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, flip the feet, hips to the sky. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, ground down and reach up high into a mountain pose, not forgetting about the fingers up top. Energize them. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, back bend, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, chaturanga. High to low. Inhale, pull the chest through, sliding the shoulder blades down the back, up dog. Exhale, lifting the hips up high, flipping the feet, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up high, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Step it back, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel forward. Let's flow it through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Mountain. Back bend. Mountain. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Flow it through. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Let's take some breaths here. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing deep. One more. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, thunderbolt pose. Sink the hips low and reach the arms up high overhead. Bringing the shoulder blades down the back. The knees are stacking over the ankles, which are about hips width distance apart. Breathe in, hug the belly to the spine. Exhale, sink a little bit lower. Inhale and exhale. You can keep your hands up high in this variation or bring them at heart center pressing. But if you choose to go to heart center pressing, press fiercely so you are flexed through the chest and maybe through your biceps as well. Inhale, exhale, sink a little bit deeper. With an at-home practice, we have another hurdle, and that is we don't get the encouragement of our fellow classmates to maybe stay in this pose as long as suggested. And that's where your discipline comes into play. So while it might be a hurdle for getting you through this class, if you can build that discipline, it's actually an advantage. So it's kind of like the way you look at it, and that can apply to a lot in life. Inhale. Sink just a little bit lower. Exhale. Inhale, reach up high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Stay for the exhale. You might flex the foot towards the face in order to square the hip off with your mat in this three-legged dog. Mindful not to jump into either the right or the left hand in the upper body. Pulling the shoulder blades down the back and hugging the belly to the spine. Inhale. Exhale, step it through. Low lunge. Foot plants in between the hands. The chest pulls through is kind of like an up dog situation here. The shoulder blades pulling down the back. We're not resting on that thigh. Inhale. Exhale, reaching on high. Crescent. Woo! You might have the wiggles, and that's okay. Each day is a little bit different in yoga because every day is a little different in life. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Think mountain pose in the upper body, and we've got a strong lunge in the lower body. You might sink just a little deeper. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, chaturanga. You're going to frame the front foot, step it back into a high plank, and take it from there. We've been here. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Inhale the left leg. Now stay for the exhale. Similar adjustments we made on the other side. Flexing the foot toward the face to square the hip. Notice if the dumping into either hand is occurring. And if you notice it, be gentle on yourself. Inhale. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. You might spider tip up onto the fingertips to pull that chest through, as we discussed, making similar adjustments as we did on the other side. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Notice if you're resting on the thigh or pressing up using that strong lunge. Inhale. Exhale, reach it up, crescent lunge. Again, mountain pose in the upper body, and we've got a strong lunge in that lower body. Breathe in here and stay for the exhale. Staying on these hard poses is what starts to build the discipline for me, and having it build out in life from that one moment or choice to stay just a little bit longer and maybe sink just a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chaturanga. Frame the hand, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel forward to the top of the space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, thunderbolt pose. We're here again. Checking that the feet are roughly hip width distance. Knees stacking over ankles. You might pick up all your toes and then mindfully place them back down onto the mat. Inhale, reach up high or press the hands at heart center. Either way, slide the shoulder blades down the chest or down the back and press the sternum up into your thumbs if you're at center, or just bring your chest up a little bit if your arms are extended. Inhale, sink just a little lower. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. High to low. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, spider tip up onto the fingertips, look forward. Exhale, crescent lunge. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, thunderbolt pose. Noticing what might come across your mind in this pose. Just noticing it. That self-talk. Often our mind will fail us before our body capacities will. Just notice it. Don't beat yourself up over it. I like the analogy of like dusting it away with a feather rather than chasing it down with a car, you know? Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Say, excuse me, Asko. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right side. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Other side, left side. Step it through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog. And down. One more time through, guys. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, thunderbolt pose. Take a deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Linking breath to movement. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog. And down. Left leg. Step it through. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great job, guys. Breathe it in through the nose and let it go. Oh, yeah. That was a nice flow. I got warmed up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, let it out. Inhale, right leg lift high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. New pose, guys. So spin the back foot so the outside edge of your foot parallels with the mat. You might step a little bit wider out with your front foot to lunge, knee stacking over ankle, like we were in a crescent. Except this time, rather than hips squared with the front of the mat, our hips are squared with the side of our mat. That's what that turning of the foot did in the beginning. So once you've got your base stable, inhale, exhale, your arms out in opposition from one another. At shoulder width height, fingers are active. Inhale, exhale. You might think a little lower. and reach. That reaching in opposition will help you center your upper body on your lower body. You can mess around with leaning forward and backward to find that center of balance for yourself. You're going to hug the shoulder blades down the back and the belly to the spine. And you might gaze down the front hand over the middle finger. Inhale. And stay here for the exhale. Your legs might start shaking, and that's good. If any of this ever hurts, come out of it. But if it's like pops and cracks, if it hurts, be aware of it. If it doesn't, it's just old tissue breaking up. That's good stuff. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach forward, then exhale. We're going to come to an extended side angle, placing the right elbow inside of that thigh, reaching the arm up, the left arm up to the sky. Both fingertips are active. Stay in that low lunge. That pressing into the thigh will help open up the chest to slide that shoulder blade down the back. You might look up at that extended hand. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Use the bottom hand to paint the sky. Reverse warrior. Stay for the exhale. Keeping the lunge. This is a side body stretch. Inhale, reach back. Exhale. Chaturanga. Cartwheel the arms. Frame the foot. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, step it through. Low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two, the new one. Other side. Again, flipping that foot, outside edge paralleling with the mat in order to square the hips with the side of the mat. Keeping the same lunge in the front leg as we did in the crescent lunge. Find your center, hugging the belly to the spine, shoulder blades sliding down the back, arms reaching out in opposition of each other. You might gaze down the front hand, middle finger. Inhale, sink a little bit lower, exhale. Here come the shakies. The shaky, shake, shakies happening in my legs. I had this friend Barry one time. He made this rap called the shaky shake. It was about wanting to drink a milkshake. You'd have to be there, I guess. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle on this side. We're pressing into that thigh. We're not resting on it. Pressing into it, hands are active. Reaching that right arm to the sky. Keeping the same lunge we had in warrior two. Inhale, stay for the exhale. Hugging the shoulder blades down the back. Belly hugging to the spine. Inhale, active fingertips. Exhale. Inhale, paint the sky with that front hand, keeping the lunge. Reverse warrior. Stay for the exhale, feeling that side body stretch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, chaturanga. Step it back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Left side. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. High to low. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Right leg breathes high. Step it through, low lunge. Crescent lunge. Warrior two. Forward, extended side angle. Reverse warrior, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, guys, last time through. Let's breathe it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts high. Low lunge. Crescent lunge. Warrior two. Extended side. Reverse. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. In through the nose and out through the mouth. 2 more. 1 more. And then come down to your knees. Towel yourself off. Grab a drink of water if you need to. We're going to go ahead and do a demonstration of crow. So, after you've gotten toweled off and a drink of water, go ahead and meet me in a downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel forward to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crow. Clap the hands a little bit out in front of your face so you can make a 90-degree shelf with your arms. Inhale, bring your knees up to your armpits. Exhale, come onto your shelf, lifting one toe off the mat at a time. Inhale, hug it in. Exhale, shoot it back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Many years of practice in that crow. It's all about getting your butt up over your head. Honestly, if you can get those knees up into the armpits, you're A-okay. Let's go ahead and try it again. Meet me in a downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crow pose. Plant the hands a little bit out in front of your face to make it a shelf with your arms. Bring the knees into the armpits. Inhale, come to your tippy toes. Exhale, lean forward. Working on lifting one toe, then the other. Inhale. Exhale, shoot it back. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. Let's take 3 breaths here. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Whew. Congratulations if you tried crow for the first time. Yay. Congratulations for making it this far in the video. Yay! Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe here. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, revolve crescent, taking the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, pressing into that knee to open up the chest and bring the shoulder blades onto the back, hugging the belly to the spine. Your gaze might go up at the ceiling. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, unwind crescent. Exhale, warrior two. We were here before. Knee stacking over ankle, paralleling that foot on the back end. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, reach out before tick-tocking the arms to 6 and 12, pressing into the shin and reaching up high into triangle pose. By pressing down into the shin, you should be able to slide the shoulder blades onto the back, reaching that hand up high to the sky. You might look up at the sky or down to the ground, whatever feels best to you. Inhale, reach. Stay for the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. The hands are going to lift you up into a star pose. Toes pointing out, hands reaching up high, and then sink it down into horse. Your toes track out over the mat. Your knees might follow that. In order to get low into this position, you might step your feet in a little bit, pressing the hands at heart center, lifting the sternum to your thumbs, hugging the belly to the spine, sliding the shoulder blades onto the back. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to take you through some Kriyas. Inhale, hands up over high, and on your exhale, you're going to go, yeah. Inhale, exhale, yeah. Inhale, exhale, yeah. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Reach it up high, star. Woo. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg, breathe it high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, twist to the other side. Elbow, wrist, wrist, elbow. Pressing to the outside of that thigh to pull that shoulder blade down the back, hugging the belly to the spine. Looking up to the sky or out at the wall, whatever feels the best to you. Inhale, stay for the exhale. Inhale, unwind, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, stay for the exhale. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, reach forward, then tick-tock the arms to 6 and 12. Using that pressing down motion into the shin to slide the shoulder blade onto the back. Inhale, stay for the exhale. Inhale, belly hugs to the spine. Exhale. Inhale, the bottom hand is going to lift you up. Parallel the feet, reach up high, star pose. Exhale, sink it down, horse. You might need to step in. Feet track out to the side, following the knees. Inhale, hands to sternum. Lift up the sternum to the thumbs. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades down the back, hugging the belly to the spine. Horse pose. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. In through the nose and out through the mouth. We can do another round of Kriyas here. Inhale, hands up high. Exhale. Ha! 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 3, 2, 1. Start. Warrior 2. Reverse. Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Let's take 3 rounds of breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Into the nose. And out through the mouth. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel forward to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up high, mountain pose. We've been here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, root down through the left leg and reach up the right foot to plant it either onto the floor as a kickstand, the calf, or the thigh, mindful not to press it onto the knee for tree pose. Inhale, exhale. Breathe here. Grounding down through that left foot. Express your tree however you wish, and you don't need to wait for me to tell you, ever. Question everything. That might have been like a saying from a wise person. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. If you've grown your tree, bring your hands back to heart center. Inhale your tree up high and exhale your foot down. Shake it out. Inhale, reach up high, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Tree on the other side, grounding down through the right foot and lifting the left, taking kickstand, the calf, or the thigh for tree on this side. Don't wait for me to tell you to express yourself. You do that whenever you want, whenever you feel comfortable. Breathe here nonetheless. This shirt is an Outlaw Yoga shirt, and it's so cool. It is so super cool. Maybe I'll be able to zoom in on this frame. Uh-oh, I put myself on blast. Hopefully it's zooming. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach up high, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, you guessed it, chaturanga. Up and down. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, we're going to step it through the foot. The aim is to parallel the shin here, but mine kind of goes off on a diagonal. My hips are real tight. Either way, we're taking a pigeon pose. Before you just go right to sleeping pigeon, because that's the bee's knees, you might kind of lean on back and sit into that hip, bringing the hands near the hips just to see like what we're stretching. Looking over the left shoulder to make sure that leg's outstretched. Reach up high and then go ahead and fold into a sleeping pigeon. You might stack your hands like two-fisted. Haha, not like I used to drink, but rather two fists on the ground to rest your head in the sleeping pigeon pose. If ever you need some music, I leave these videos a blank slate, so if you feel like you need something rockin', you can fill in the blanks, but I'll usually have a posted playlist on the website for the inspo and a write-up about the artist or why I've chosen it, so check it out. Thatgirlyoga.com. Shameless plug. Inhale. Exhale, stay, release. This is a great pose. Inhale. You might wiggle your way out of this pose. Exhale. Just switch it on to the other side. Bring the left leg around and to the front. Slide the right leg back. Press on up and roll over. Looking over that right shoulder to make sure the leg is outstretched. Placing the hands up by the hip to see what we're stretching. Reach on high before coming to sleeping pigeon on the other side. If this hip is feeling a little more open like mine, you can maybe two flat hands on the mat. Either way, breathe. I wonder if you can hear Stevie Jenkins in the background whining. It's about dinner time. Mama, hurry up and film that yoga. I'm hungry. Welcome to my home. I'm sure all the dogs will make their debut one by one. Today you saw Escalino. When you're feeling stretched and even, and only when you feel stretched and even, oh, yeah, I'm going to sit here just for a little bit longer because I'm not. Come up on out of your pigeon. Slide over onto your hip, bringing the feet around. Hugging the knees to the chest. You may give yourself a tight squeeze here before leaving the feet planted on the floor and rolling mindfully down to the back, one vertebrae at a time. Once you're there, scooch the feet close to your rear. You might tickle the heels with your fingertips here. Palms facing towards the ground. Your gaze is directly at the ceiling. I recommend not looking around in this pose. We're going to take a series of bridge. On the next, let's take a round of breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. On your next inhale, reach the hips up high. Your shoulder blades might wriggle a little closer to one another once you get up into this pose, and that's fine. Either way, breathing and pressing. Inhale. Exhale, release mindfully, letting it go one vertebrae at a time. And then windshield wipering the knees once you're there. Breathing here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's set up for another round. Mindful, your fingertips might tickle your heels. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift the hips up high. Oh, you might even get the back of the neck stretch here as your neck kind of runs, as your shoulder blades slide down into the mat. Ooh, that's just the added bonus of this pose. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Pressing. Inhale. Exhale. Mindfully release. Bringing the knees into the body for a tight squeeze. You might rock back and forth here. Release the head down to the mat, keeping the knees hugged into the chest. Lower the left leg down flat to the mat and hug the right knee into the chest and into that armpit area. You might roll your ankle out a little bit here, breathing that knee into the armpit before taking it across the body for a supine twist. Your knee comes across the body. Your left hand might rest on top of that right knee, but you don't need to wrench down in this pose. Gravity does a lot of the work. That outstretched right arm can be, as I said, outstretched or up in a cactus, depending on how it feels. Today, cactus feels good to me. It kind of gives me an opening up through my chest. I tend to sleep like really curled up at night. It's wild. So I'm always up for a chest opener for sure. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, begin to bring your way out of this pose, guiding the knee back across the body, bringing that left leg to meet, giving yourself a tight squeeze and a hug. Let's do the other side. Swap it out. Left knee stays in. We're going to stay up here and hug it, really hug it up into that armpit before we go ahead and stretch it across the body for supine twist on the other side. Arm outstretched or cactus, dealer's choice. Inhale and exhale. Ooh, this side's way tighter. Sometimes when it's tight, I have to come out and I can't continue the twist by looking out at the outstretched arm. And if you find that, if you get a pinch in your back, if it doesn't feel good, come out of it, please. Don't kill yourself. This doesn't feel good, listen to your body. It's I don't know what you call that. It's a somatic, yeah, that's exactly what you'd call it. It's a somatic sensation, like listen to it. Inhale, bring that knee back across the body. Exhale, bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a final tight squeeze before our pose of the hour. Shavasana. Once you find yourself here, wriggle onto your shoulder blades. Let your feet splay open, palms splay open to the ceiling. Gently closing the eyes, releasing any tension in the jaw. If you're clenching your teeth, don't. Let the tongue come off the roof of the mouth if it is. And I'm going to go ahead and let us just be for a minute. Wiggling the fingers and the toes. Slowly moving on to bigger joints. Eventually reaching the hands overhead and giving yourself a huge stretch. Pointing the toes. Stretching and then rolling on to your dominant side to a supported fetal posture where your head will rest on your bicep. And you might bring your legs in. Just contemplating that last 45 minutes or so. Really, just that last juicy few last minutes of Shavasana is what's all about for me. When you're ready to face what is left for you in the world off the yoga mat, go ahead and press yourself up into a seated position using that arm you weren't laying on. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for joining me and that Gurl Yoga and celebrating Outlaw Yoga. Woo! Colorado, Littleton. What's up? That's where I learned this lovely show flow. If you want to learn more about Outlaw Yoga, hit me up. I'll have a link on the site. And they have just tons and tons of videos, and you might see yours truly. So give them a follow. And if you want to join me, we'll do some ohms. Place your hands in a way that's meaningful to you. We'll do 3 ohms after a round of cleansing breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. This time we're going to sing. Om. Om. The awesomeness inside of me recognizes the awesomeness that's inside of you. Namaste.
That girl, that